Every morning, at 6 a.m., before the city even yawned awake, Samuel arrived at the sleek glass building in downtown Chicago with a mop, a ring of keys, and a quiet smile. His uniform was plain blue coveralls, slightly worn boots, and his work unnoticed by most. He swept the hallways, scrubbed the restrooms, emptied bins, and replaced stale coffee filters in the communal kitchen, all before most employees had even stepped off the elevator. He moved silently, greeting each early arrival with a nod or a gentle, "Good morning." Most responded with politeness, except one, Devin Lawton, a junior executive fresh out of business school, wore confidence like a badge and arrogance like a cologne. He walked with his chin high, eyes narrow, and ego sharp. Each morning he passed Samuel with a smirk or a dismissive comment. "Better clean faster, old man, you're holding up the real work." Or, "Hey, you missed a spot, what are we paying you for?" Samuel never answered back. He only nodded and continued his work, patient as a sunrise. What Devin didn't know, and never cared to ask, was that Samuel had once sat at a desk far larger than his own. Years ago, Samuel was a real estate magnate who had developed multiple office parks across the Midwest. He was shrewd, respected, and wealthy. But after losing his wife to cancer and finding little joy in boardroom victories, he slowly withdrew from business life. He handed over day-to-day control of his companies to trusted partners, keeping his name far from the public eye. This particular building was his first project, the one he built with both heart and hands. So in quiet reflection and search for connection, he returned not as an executive, but as the janitor, the one who knew every bolt in the foundation. Devin, meanwhile, was climbing ladders built by others, thinking each rung belonged to him alone. His voice grew louder in meetings, his complaints about lazy staff more frequent. He boasted of future promotions and belittled anyone beneath his pay grade. Secretaries avoided him, interns feared him, and Samuel, who scrubbed the floors he walked on, received the worst of it. Then one Thursday morning, the fire alarm went off. At first, everyone assumed it was a drill, but when the third-floor hallway filled with thick smoke and the power cut out, panic surged through the building. Devin was on the fourth floor preparing a presentation, alone.